One thing writers like doing is following the trend and taking inspiration from other popular series. So when the Madoka Magica anime series became popular, it was no surprise. People tried to copy success as well. As a result, there were several Dark Magical Girl anime series that are very similar to Madoka Magica in some ways. Now, of course, Madoka Magica is probably not the first Dark Magical Girl anime series, but it was most popular and successful one by far. There have been several Dark Magical anime series since then, such as Magical Girl Sight, Magical Girl Racing Project, and Magical Girl Spec Asuka. None of these anime series were even close to being seen as popular and good as Madoka Magica. So why these series fail? The first reason is pretty obvious. The dark aspect of these series is thrown in your face, is way too obvious, and goes way too far. Rather than seeing it as a great shocking event, you just see it as being too edgy. In these series, you see girls being bullied in violent ways. It gets to a point where a girl tries to get a man to do horrible things to the girl she's bullying. The girls freak out and talk about how much they hate life. There is lots of blood and violence all around. There are even messed up torture scenes that are just disgusting to watch. It is trying to be shocking and get you emotionally invested in the plot and the characters, but it is trying way too hard. Monica Magica's dark moments weren't this obvious and gruesome. It just feels like these series are going for shock value. The second reason for their failures is that these Dark Magical Girl anime series just simply don't separate themselves enough from Monica Magica. There is nothing people hate more than copycats. For example, the main character in Darwin's game went from being a nice guy to being a cold character, and people immediately said, "This is copying Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul." That was the only example they gave, but it was enough to make me feel frustrated about it. They really don't like copycats, so you really have to be careful when taking inspiration from a show, and not make it too similar. Now you may say, aren't isekai anime series all just copying each other anyway? There is a difference though. There is a major demand for power fantasy. People don't get tired of power fantasies, no matter how many times they see it. The same can't be said about dark magical girl shows. A magical girl anime series that was kind of dark, but also decent to watch, was Yuki Yuna as a hero. This anime series is the only dark magical girl anime series besides Madoka Magica that achieved major success, and got multiple seasons, probably because it wasn't too edgy, and had a decent plot. However, it wasn't popular outside Japan because it was seen as too similar to Madoka Magica, and the hype just wasn't there. It has been a while since there was a somewhat popular Dark Magical Girl anime series that wasn't a spin off of Madoka Magica. This is one of those rare times where taking inspiration from a show is probably not a good idea.